Hello guys and welcome back to another video of Rival Stars Horse Racing. Today we're doing a little breeding marathon, so we're not going to spend as much gold as the last time, but we're definitely going to breed a lot of foals on the mission of getting the perfect grade 5 horse. So just to give you a heads up, I'm trying to breed a perfect grade 5 horse that has the top endurance trait and a very special pattern, like for example Pinto Fade, Painted Sabino, Lilypad Peacock or Swirling Overo, and if possible on a black base with as many A+ in the stats as possible, especially in the racing stats. But before I do any more talking, let's get right into the video. Alright, so before we do anything else, I just have to get this horse really quick because I'm already starting to record this marathon on the 25th of December and we're getting a very pretty mare. I really like this coat, so maybe sometime when I have more capacity I will try to breed a horse with that pattern that has better stats, but for now we're going to focus on the other patterns I just mentioned. Okay, so here comes the first foal already from Victory Seeker and Bizarre Barcode, and it's a bay. Wow. And the stats are also not really good, so we're going to sell this one definitely. And here already comes the next foal from Regional Battle and Bizarre Barcode. Let's see if we have any more luck. Yes, we do. It's a Lilypad Peacock mare. Oh, look at these stats. That's so sweet. Does she have the top endurance trait? No, she doesn't. Well, okay. But I think I'm definitely gonna keep her. She's so cute. Yeah, Time Girl is a good name. And I'm also going to take care of her because in the past I have often regretted not taking care of almost perfect horses. So if I want to, I can still train her. And let's see each other once she's ready to grow up. And here we are again. I sadly didn't manage to get the maximum bonus on her, which is kind of a pity. But since I'm not planning to race her on a long-term basis anyway, it doesn't matter too much. And look at her, she's so pretty. I mean, this is really one of my favorite exotic coats, even though you don't see the base color through it that much anymore, so there's not too much difference between a black and a bay, for example, or a buckskin, which she is. But anyway, it's so pretty. For the next two foals, I have bred Regional Battle once again, and I hope that this time we'll get something a bit better, because I still think she's a good mare. And this filly has a really interesting color, and her stats are not bad. But she doesn't have a good trait, so we're not gonna keep her. And for the second breeding, I now decided to breed Time Gold to Expensive Black Male. And let's see what we get here. Oh, this one actually looks kind of black if you ask me. Stats are negotiable as well. But he doesn't have any traits. And he's grey actually, so we're gonna sell him and try again, I'd say. So I now bred her to one of my stallions, and let's see what we get here. Super excited. Yeah, well, okay. The stats are not too bad, I mean, and she could be a carrier of the pattern, but since she doesn't have a good racing trait, nope, we're gonna try that again. And then I still have another foal from the same stallion and Victory Seeker. See if we get anything better this time. Oh, it's a black. And these stats aren't too bad. I mean, he doesn't have... He has the top endurance trait. Okay, so we're going to keep him because that's kind of a rarity for my stallions. And he's a black. That's like the most important thing for breeding. I'm not going to hire a caretaker, of course, and I'm also not going to take care of him. But for my breeding, he could be a really good intermediate stallion to get where I actually want to get to, if you know what I mean. So I hope he could be a really good stud in terms of color inheritance and the trait I want to have. Okay, so let's get him into the stable, but before we can do that I still have to sell a horse. This is going to be difficult because currently all of my horses somehow do have a trait that I am aiming to breed, so I don't know who to sell, but I think I'm going to sell Fade because I have a lot of horses in her pattern and Fade doesn't have the top endurance trait and she didn't give 2 good foals, so I still have her parents and I could technically breed her again, even though it's very unlikely, but that's why she has to go, even though she's super pretty with her black coat and the Lilypad Peacock. But I hope that we'll get one like that eventually again. And let's get him. And yeah, he is a black with grey, so he's a bit lighter than that, but he's really pretty as well. Then for the next 2 foals, I thought I wanted to try this combination again and see what happens. And this time it's not a black, and the stats are not what I want exactly, so I'm probably not going to keep that one, right? And for the next foal, I have bred Regional Battle once again with Bizarre Barcode. Maybe this time, well, okay. It's not really bad again, but it's not the color and not the stats I want. I just watched a video and unlocked the hidden genes of Belfry Battle, and he does carry the Pinto Fade pattern, so we're good to go for breeding with him, because we can still get a foal from him that has the coat. And let's breed him to Time Goal. This is going to be a very interesting combination, but first I have to get some food really quick. And here we go. And for the next combination, maybe let's breed a Last World to Belfry Battle. Like, this is not really a really colorful combination, but they both have really interesting hidden genes, so this might be a good foal as well. So let's see if Belfry Battle is a really good breeding stallion. Oh, guys, these stats are so good. This one is really cool. Okay, he doesn't have the top endurance, but he's a black as well. Think I'm gonna keep him. Just gotta make some space in a second. But first we're going to get the second foal. Maybe it's just as good. Oh, this looks... Wow, look at these stats, like, they are not perfect, but this is a black with top endurance, like this other really good flat racing trait, I don't know what's called. And he has also the Lilypad Peacock pattern. That is such a good foal. I'm gonna keep these 2. Let's make some space for them. Yeah, this is going to be really complicated once again. I gotta think for a second, and then we'll see each other. Okay, I made a decision. I'm going to sell Princess Kick because I have enough horses of her kind, and Expensive Black Male because he is quite some offspring now, and I have better stallions that have the same color and the same trait, and he wasn't such a good breeding stallion, so yeah, that's it. So let's get our horses into the stable. I'm really excited how they're going to turn out. And the first colt was a black with cream, I think, and he looks really cute. And the second one is this black with grey, so he's not going to be really dark, but the Lilypad Peacock pattern just looks great on any horse, let's be honest. And yeah, he looks really sweet, almost like a grey maybe. Yeah, oh, he actually is a grey. What am I talking? Yeah. But before we try breeding those 2, I want to breed a couple more times with Belfry Battle and see if we can replicate these great foals. Maybe we'll get an even perfect one just now from him and not from his sons. So we're gonna breed him to Last World once again. And maybe let's try breeding Particular Plate to Fingerprint Fossil and see what we get. Because her stats are not that nice, but I'm still hoping for a Overo. And here comes the next pair of foals. Let's see. Oh, it's a Lilypad Peacock again. Oh, these are like perfect stats. The acceleration is such a pity. And he doesn't have the top endurance trait, and he's not a black. But this combination is like the best combo ever, guys. We have to try this a couple more times, definitely. But let's see what particular plate is doing. Oh, that one's a sweet one as well, and the stats are amazing as well. That's so great. Okay, no top endurance as well. I don't know, I'm going to sell her though. Maybe we'll be able to breed a better one from this combination, but this is a really good combination. So let's breed this pair once again. And particular plate to reddish steel this time. And here we go, the foals are there again. Oh my god, what is that? Okay, this is like the worst foal of the entire video. Let's hope the second foal is a bit better, but the combination is really promising. Oh! Okay, the stats are not as good this time, but it's a black again with no top endurance. Well, and the Pinto Fade. It's really sweet, but I don't see any use for her in my breeding lineage, so I'm gonna sell her. And I need to buy some food really quick because I'm like continuously running out. Alright, the food is stacked up again a bit, at least. And we're gonna breed a magic couple. And secondly, let's see what we have. Maybe let's breed Time Gold and you see if she's related too closely. But doesn't look like it. So we are gonna try her and Lost Blast because he has the two really good racing traits. Let's see how these foals turn out, and we're gonna start with Last World. Okay. In total, this is like the worst foal out of this combination, but he had both the racing traits that I want to have. So it's still a good combination. And here... Are you kidding me? Why is this not a Lilypad Peacock? Okay, but the stats are decent and she has the other racing trait, but she's nothing special though, so we're gonna sell her. And I gotta restack my food, I think. We're gonna see each other in a second. Okay, I bought some food again, and let's see, I want to breed Time Gold this time to another stallion. Gotta check her pedigree real quick. You know, let's just try breeding her to Belfry Battle, because he so far turned out to be a very good breeding stallion, and she hasn't been such a good broodmare so far. And secondly, let's see, yeah, let's breed Last World again. And maybe Lost Blast is a really good decision. No. He's her son, right. Any other suggestions here? What about... yeah, well, it's gonna be the Belfry Battle again. Can't do anything about it. So, I hope that Last World will finally give us another really great foal, because they have all been really good so far, but not like perfect. Well, okay, this is definitely not the one I'm looking for. Also no special traits. I think it was a black, but I'm not sure. And here we have Time Gold in Belfry Battle. Let's see what this gives us this time. Well... the stats are not bad, and she has the top endurance, but she's not a black. So there's definitely better horses that we already have. And I'm getting kind of tired of what we have bred so far, so maybe let's just try an entirely new combination once again. Haven't bred Reddish Deal in a very long time. Hawkheart is also always a really good broodmare. Let's try her. And then so maybe let's breed Lost Blast and Regional Battle. They have both very interesting stats and traits, so maybe this is going to be something. Let's go and see. Oh, these stats look really good, guys. I'm not sure if she's a black. We'll have to see. And she doesn't have a very important racing trait. Okay, she's also not a black, but her stats are really good. I really like her. I think I'm going to keep her for now. Anyway, let's see first how the other foal turned out, and then we can still decide what we're gonna do. Oh, it's a Sabino, finally. Been waiting for another Sabino for so long, and the stats and top endurance. So sad that she isn't black. Anyway, I'm going to keep her as well. Yeah, right. As well. She's so sweet. But for now, this is going to be the end of the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you don't want to miss the next video, where we will of course continue to breed our horses because we still haven't accomplished our mission yet. And if you want to see those two girls grown up, I'm really excited for them and which foals they will produce. I just gotta make sure that I keep up my resources in terms of gold and food. So I'm currently trying to win this gold from the rose wheel here. And I'm really looking forward to see you in the next video. Bye.